Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Peter the Rock. We all want to speak grammatically correct English, right? Let it be any language. Sometimes we speak without having knowledge of why our sentences are spoken that way. Having the knowledge of why a particular sentence is spoken that way boosts our confidence, and we can avoid committing mistakes if we have the knowledge. So today's video, having 5 examples, focuses on some tips to speak grammatically correct English, and we will also come to know the reason why the sentences are spoken that way. Let's begin with example 1. The first example is the ball fell into the water. As you can see in the sentence, the word into is in red and is written in italics, and the word is preposition there. The reason why we have used the word into in this example instead of using in is this. We use into to talk about the movement of something, and in this example it is the movement of the yellow tennis ball. That's the reason why we use into and not in. We do know that the sentence is spoken this way, we do know that into is used, but we should know the reason why we use the word into and not in. Well, that's the purpose of today's video. Now let's see the second example. I like tea. I like coffee. Now we want to join these two sentences. I like tea, I like coffee. As you can see in both the sentences, the common words used in both the sentences are written in red color. So in order to join these two sentences using joining words or conjunctions, we first write the common words of both the sentences and then use the conjunction accordingly. The first answer is I like tea or coffee, or is the joining word here. I like tea and coffee. I like either tea or coffee. I like neither tea nor coffee. I like not only tea but also coffee. So in the last 5 sentences, the words that you can see in red are the joining words that are called conjunctions. So the common words in all the sentences are I like. So this is the trick of speaking grammatically correct English, because at times we see people using conjunctions inappropriately, and the way they join the sentences sounds grammatically incorrect. For example, let's take the last example. I like not only tea but also coffee. Generally, people who do not have the knowledge of grammar resort to speaking this kind of uh, English. And the wrong sentence is I not only like tea but also coffee. There is a slight difference between the correct sentence and the wrong sentence. In the wrong sentence, I spoke I not only like tea. In the correct sentence, it is I like not only tea. The difference is using or writing the common words of the first two sentences to join the sentences. I hope we have understood the trick. We can use other conjunctions also, um, but the rule of joining both the sentences remain the same. Let's see the third example. I like tea more than coffee. Now, when you like tea more than coffee, what do you use in English? We say, I prefer tea to coffee. The sentence that you can see on the screen is one sentence that is spoken grammatically incorrect by most of the people, because most of the people end up using I prefer tea rather than coffee, which is wrong. The other way of um, saying this in the wrong way is I prefer tea instead of coffee, which again is wrong. So when we use the word prefer, we use the word to. I prefer tea to coffee. It means I like tea more than coffee. Let's see the next example. I studied hard lest I should fail. Well, the words in red in the first sentence, they look so odd, and it means so different, because we do not understand the usage of lest. When we speak and use this kind of a sentence, the meaning of the sentence is I studied hard so that I do not fail. The use of lest and should is very important, and those who speak this kind of a sentence correctly know the basic rule of English. Let's try the last example. If I were you, I would phone him. Most of us end up speaking incorrect English by using if I was you. But the word were is used in this situation. If I were you is used when giving advice about what you should do in the same situation as other person. You imagine yourself in their position or situation and what you would do or how you would react. So if I'm imagining myself to be somebody else, I use were. I do not use was. So we have tried 5 examples, 5 tips to speak grammatically correct English. After the video is watched, you can try a few more examples. I hope today's video was of some use to you. Do subscribe to my channel to watch the more interesting upcoming videos. Thank you.